Hello, hello, hello to all my players. I don't know why that beat just kind of came into my head, but I was like, I don't know if I know the words to that song. Hi, guys. If you're watching on the playback, welcome. But hey, guys, I just wanted to come on. I got a new goodie in the mail, so I wanted to talk about that. And then I don't know, I might do something a little different. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I hate when I come on here so like blank face. Um, but I didn't get to put anything on a little bit earlier. And I was like, but I really wanted to try this new base that I got, some new foundation. And so I was like, I'm about to just do that right now. Should we do that right now? I'm gonna do it right now because that's what I feel like. Okay. And then y'all could talk to me. Tell me what's your sin of the day. I'll talk about my sin of the day and get into this whole Swede fish. No, it's not sweet fish. Sweet tooth. Did I put sweet fish? I absolutely did put. Hey, Robert. I absolutely did put sweet fish, and it is sweet tooth. Wait, can I change that? Or do I have to wait until after I'm done? Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I think I have to wait until I'm done. Oh, can't do that. What did they do? Oh man. Robert, how was your day? How are you doing? What was your sin of the day? Let me know. It's a good Thursday. Um, May 29th. We are wrapping up May. I should have also decided to talk about some of my favorites of May, but I feel like with us doing these lives, like y'all hear about absolutely what I've been loving. Neffs, ooh, you got nice and spicy tonight, Robert. Hey, Arlene, great to see you. Thanks for joining in tonight. So I don't know if y'all just heard, but I was like, let me tell me about your day. Tell me what you're wearing. Arlene, tell us what you're wearing because I would like to know. But I'm gonna throw on a little bit of zhuzh to this face because I'm not feeling it right now. And I really wanted to have some on. Sometimes I actually get tired of coming on here without anything on my face. So anyway, and this is a no judgment zone, okay? Because I'm gonna do something real light, real quick. And yeah, that's what it is. But I need to change my caption. Thank you, Robert. Because it's not sweet as fish. It's sweet tooth. But I don't know how to change it until I guess I'm done. Anyway. Oh, wait. Can I leave the studio? Can I leave and come back? What will happen if I leave the studio? Let's try it. Okay. I fixed it. That wasn't too bad, was it? Wasn't too bad, was it? Yes, I left you just temporarily because I wanted to change the name of this live. Yeah, I did it. And I wasn't sure if it was going to like end the live or what, but here we are. So we're still here. Arlene says that her scent of the day is BBW's Endless Sea, Lovely Dreamer. Excuse me, and Finery's Magnetic Candy. Ooh, I know Magnetic Candy is a great one. I'm not familiar with the other ones, but girl, I know you're smelling good. I know you out there leaving a beautiful trail. That's awesome. Today I decided to wear, I wore Glossier Use Fleur because I was a little influenced, I guess, by Veronica. She was talking about it, and I was like, I want to wear it again and just make sure I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking about how much I love it, and I just wanted to make sure I loved it. I was talking about how in Sephora, like, that was one that really, really just like caught my attention, and I was so surprised. So I picked that one up in a travel size, and honestly, it's pretty cool. But I also am getting kind of these feels of like, I don't know if you guys have heard of Messy Sexy Just Rolled Out of Bed by A Lab on Fire. But that particular fragrance, I have a dupe of it, and I was really getting those vibes from Glossier U Fleur. I need to see the perfumer that's behind Glossier U Fleur. I would love to see it. I would love to know who that is. Arlene says, it wasn't until she went out for her walk and came back and smelling like outside. No, it couldn't have been that easy to take away your good smell goods. So yeah, I enjoyed the Glossier U Fleur. It has a nice fresh but comforting type scent. So yeah. And then I only use like a base of my cashmere EOS vanilla cashmere. Okay, so let's see if I can multitask here. Talk and do this. But I'm going to try because I don't know. I don't mind doing it, but yeah. So I just wanted to put a little something on, because some days I just literally get tired of looking at my bare face. I am glad that I do feel like my skin is okay and in a healthy state to do so. But just some days I'm like, let's enhance those brows. Let's enhance those lashes. You know, I just feel that way sometimes. And so I wasn't able to get this done earlier. And I was just like, let's do this now. You know, I didn't have a chance to do it before I got on, and I didn't want to get on too late, and you know, still a full day of everything. So anyway, we are wrapping May right on up. Arlene says Floor is on her full bottle list. I love that. That's awesome. I'm still good at a travel, and only because I feel like it falls right in line with that dupe that I said that I already have. So if I did not have that, I probably would get the Glossier U, but yeah. So I'm just putting some quick, what else is on your full bottle list? You know what else I was thinking about doing? I was thinking we should sample shop together. What is that? Because I've never ordered from Snif Swede, but there are a couple things that I keep saying like, I wonder what that's like. I wonder if I should get this, or I want to sample that. And so I think I want to take you guys to sample shop with me. You guys want to do that? I think that would be kind of fun. Okay, so one of the, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. One of the new products for me, I actually use this in my little professional kit, but one of the things I wanted to try was on myself was Max Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. So they're calling it all over face pen, but then I thought they were calling this like a concealer, something like all over concealer thingy. You think that would be fun, Arlene? You're thinking of what you should buy next. She's thinking about picking up another Amouage. Okay, so we are all on this Amouage train, okay? Which Amouage are you interested in? I would love to hear and find out. So this thing has like a little clickable pen. Let me unlock it. And so I'm gonna just put a little bit kind of all over my face. Because some of us are makeup girlies as much as we are fragrance girlies. So which Amouage are you looking into, Arlene? And Robert, do you have any bottles coming in? What you got going on? Or are you just nicely enjoying what you have? Because that is what I've been trying to do. But I have, of course, like got a goodie in today that we're going to talk about in just a second. I wonder how does that look? I can't see the other side of my face on camera, so I see the undone side, and this side is hard to kind of see. So Robert also thinks it'll be fun. Okay. So I'm so glad to hear that. We can definitely do that for the next one. Y'all, I keep saying I'm going to start doing more videos instead of the lives, but lives are just kind of where it's at, you know? I should have put some primer on first, but I just wanted it to be like super quick. Because it's really going to come off as soon as I get off of here, so I'm not doing like some perfect application or anything. I'm just trying to get sort of a idea of what it'll do, because I'm just super interested in doing like the light girl next door kind of easy breezy warm weather application, you know. And so we're at that time and there are new products out. So Robert says he wants Journeyman. He wants another tobacco. Okay. I smell Amouage's, was it Royal Tobacco? It's one of those that was just like so bomb. I don't think it was Journeyman because I feel like I would have remembered. Arlene says she just ordered Printemps Blanc. And she doesn't usually order the new niche fragrances. Oh my gosh, have you tried it first, Arlene? Like what's what do you get from it? Or is it a blind buy? Like, what are you expecting with that one? Like, I'm so excited because I want to try it. So if I was to sample shop, that'll be one of the samples I'd purchase. Robert also says his best friend said that he has more cologne than anyone he knows. Of course you do. We're fagheads. We are the people with the biggest collection of all of our friends. Yes, I have Royal Tobacco and it's wonderful. It's just that it's so strong. Okay, I totally get it. And isn't that interesting how like now we can be at a place where we're like, we don't need it to be all that. We're okay when it's dialed back a bit, you know? Like let it be smooth, let us ease into it, let us chill. I like that. Arlene, it's a blind buy. So you are jumping out there and just blind buying it? Well, I guess they say that it can be a safe blind buy, but wow, geez. And Robert says he still hasn't gotten out of his blind buying stage. So I'm trying to be better, and that's why I want to sample shop with you guys. Let's see. Let's clean up on aisle 10 with the concealer. And sharpen some of these edges here. My next full bottle, I really think I keep talking about this, BDK Empatia. That's what I want. But I just trying to be good, use up my decant first, give it a chance to like let the hype die down a little bit so that it can be of a decent price, a better price that I wouldn't mind purchasing it for. And then I'll get it. But like all these bottles that are coming out are like super cute. They have these gradient bottles, and wait till you see Swede Tooth's bottle. It's super cute. It's super cute. That's crazy. Makeup all over it already. Use a little. Gee, good to see you. And Padia is 175 at So Avant Garde. Is there a discount code for it? Arlene says all of her niche is from discounted. So where did you get Paton Blanc from? Tell me, drop the deets. Yes, I wore the moon to a doctor's appointment. Strong. The moon, what is that? Thanks, G. You're always coming in clutch, always having the good deals. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I think that's lower than the discount that was going to be at Parfums de France. So I need to hop on that. And, you know, I'm still looking for reasons to buy for my birthday. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I need to go ahead and jump on that because that is a really good deal for something that I'm really loving. And I also love the bottle just as much. Gee, what is your scent of the day? We didn't get that. Gee, I may embrace racism and buy some girl on. No. Brown Girl Jane does have 3 new fragrances coming out, and I saw the one about the tea, like called Teacup. It's so like the promo is so adorable, and I'm like, yes, Aisha 30, you are so on it. Thank you so much. G says she got Ponton Blanc from Amris. So did you have to do like a group order, or did you just pay like the high shipping fees? Like what? Tell us about your deal. When is Dow's birthday? Dow's birthday is June 7th. Yes, fellow Gemini. Hey. We are wonderful air signs. What does that mean for us, G? I paid full price. That's why I stated I don't buy niche hot off the press. Got it. Scent of the day is Shoop Mojo from Palomar de Parfums. Oh, okay, I've never heard of that one. Tell us about it. I've done over 30 group orders from Amorous and I get 15% discount. Nice. G. Do we know each other in another life, like a Facebook group, or like, tell me? I feel left out here. I feel super left out here. Oh, Robert says he wore Frederick Miles, the moon. Got it. I've never gotten my nose on that one. I had a Frederick Mall discovery set, but I don't recall the moon being one of them. All right, let me hurry up with this because I feel like I'm just looking at all the crazy, like, little sloppy imperfections, and it's going to drive me nuts. Am I hiding my whole face? But let's see. Actually, maybe not fully on camera, but I kind of like it and what it's giving me in person. So, doesn't look like much right now, but I like what I see in person. And that's always the hard part of this stuff. It's like knowing what it's going to give in person, on camera, etc., etc., etc. So that's that. Let's hurry up with a little bit of powder or whatever. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder because it's been my ride or die True Blue forever. I do use some Fenty Pro Filter when it's called for. But right now, I'm just going to use the MAC and Huda Beauty and Peach Pie for under my eyes. Under my eyes, guys. Robert G and everybody else wants to know, which Guerlain are you contemplating on procuring if you decide to be racist and buy from them? Let us know. So where are we? Okay, I should be done with this in just a few moments, and then we'll get into this new goodie that I got in the mail. Because guys, I am a huge Snif fan. Just pretty much almost every release like I want to get. So that's what happens when they release something. I'm like, oh, and whoever's on their creative team, like, or with their perfumers, they're coming out with like a lot of gourmand stuff, which, is pretty awesome for me. Rose Era wasn't a gourmand, but it was a really nice release. Rose floral release. So are you guys as big of Snif fan as big Snif as big Snif fans as I am. I can't speak English. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Are you guys big Snif fans like me? It's pretty much what I'm asking. What's my favorite concealer? I think it is my tried and true MAC. I think it's MAC Studio concealer. So MAC Studio, yep, Fix Smooth Wear Concealer. I think this one, the 24-hour, I think this one is my favorite one. I like NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And then I think I like LA Girls. On the low end, I think I like LA Girls LA Girl Pro Conceal. I like other ones, of course, but those are just the ones that kind of like universal in my book. Like heavy day, light day, I'm going to use it. There are some other ones that are amazing, like Tarte Face Shape Concealer, but that one is like for the heavy days, like when you going in. But these are the more like universal, I work with them whenever type concealers. So, okay, I'm not doing a good job at making this the light application, but it's okay because I don't know. I just have to make sure my base is right. I can't have, so a lot of times these summer looks have like tinted moisturizer and these things that are not compatible with my skin, which means I'll put it on and it'll look fine for about 30 minutes and then I'll look oily, greasy, and like my makeup is sliding around. But if that's your skin type, you have a drier skin type that can handle that, more power to you. Hey, Rose, how are you? Where are we going? We're going right here because I didn't get to do this before I started. So I was like, I still really want to try this foundation and I'm going to do it right now because I can. So let's just go in with some bronzer real quick. I need to hurry this up because I don't want to take too long on this. I do love to bronze. Bronze concealer. Favorite products ever. So we're just gonna, and I said this is a no judgment zone, okay? KK. I don't want to hear about like what brushes my brushes look like and this, that, and the third. Listen, they get used and they get used well. Is it catching the light? Is it catching the light? I don't know. But in person, it's doing it for me. So, Rose, what are you wearing tonight? We talked about our sense of the day. Want to know what yours is today. I think I'm going to use this one. See what else. Arlene says she does not have any Snif. Oh my goodness, you need some. Robert says his favorite Frederick Mao is the moon, but promise is the funnest to wear. All right. And then Arlene says she's planning on buying Kayali's Maui in a bottle sweet banana. Oh, I think it's a good one. And the fact that they came out with it in a giant bottle, that's so awesome. L'Homme Idéal Extreme would be Robert's Guerlain purchase. Okay. Woo. I missed the Kayali perfume sale and I try not to be too harsh about it because I really did not, just want to just be out here spending the coins. But bro, that sale was so bomb. Like, if I had to do it all over again, I would go back and purchase. I was just so on the fence. Like stuff was in my cart, but I just could not commit to pressing purchase. Like it was just like, no. G tells us that Must 12 was in stock for a hot second. Mighty strong. Hey, girl, hey. Robert says he likes oily, greasy, no diddy. More oil, more oil. Oh, so you already had the baby bottle. Nice. Okay, so yeah, upgrade time. Rose is wearing Fame by Paco Rabanne. Yummy. Nice mango fragrance. Nice, friendly mango fragrance. Like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So. All right. Just gonna take it in here. So we can move on. Uh-oh. Missed a step. Alrighty. Oh, this is some pretty blush. So maybe I'll use this. This is a nice little sheer tone kind of blush. That's perfect for that summer glow. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I know people have been using like gel and cream type of blushes, but I'm just still kind of on the powder train because I have oily combination skin and I just gotta make it do what it do. You know? You know? Mighty Strong, what are you wearing tonight? You didn't tell us. Share the tea, spill the beans with us. We want to know. We want to be all up in your business. How you smelling tonight, girl? All right. Just for the sake of getting through this, did anybody watch any of the Diddy coverage today? There was a Jane Doe that was testifying. She was one of his former assistants. He is just be wilding, okay? Wilding. Wilding all kinds of crazy. Does this work? Does this work for me? I think it does. I think it does. And I don't have any spray. I don't have any spray in my bag. I have lots of spray and don't have any right here to apply. But we'll live. We'll live. We'll get through it. It's okay. Oh, Mighty Strong says, spill the beans and bologna. Yang, yang. Maui is on her list of places to visit. Whew. Liking the coverage of your foundation. Thanks, G. I think I like it too because it's supposed to be like a medium coverage. And it doesn't feel like tacky and it doesn't feel like tight. So, but Mighty Strong says that her scent of the night is an old school one. It's Patti LaBelle. Oh, okay. Interesting. When they call in the Punisher at deceased, bro. And then just kind of seeing him like he's doing other interviews outside of the trial. And I'm just kind of like, maybe he looks different with his clothes off because it's not given. It's not given. Not at all. So I just want a quick little liner, but geez, I think this will work. This will work. I've been feeling so barefaced. I had to. Thank you guys for sitting through this with me. G says you should definitely go. As someone from Hawaii, of course I'm biased. Are you are you from, look, I'm trying to talk like I know something. Are you from the Big Island or tell us, G? I like this. This is pretty. Sorry. Covering up the whole. All right, that works for me. And perhaps a little bit. Okay. Let's see. He probably got a baseball bat. Oh, maybe I. Being a cuck is one thing, but letting your wife smash an escort called the Punisher is insane. He's insane. He just, but he probably got a baseball bat. I guess so, that they both like, but he really wasn't getting, I was like, bro, maybe he looks different, glazed up and oiled up. I don't know. The makeup is pretty. I'm one of the people who can wear tinted moisturizer and powder. I'm so happy for you. So I did go back and get a decent shade of the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer matte blur. And so I tried that one on the other day. I definitely need to give it another run to just see like my thoughts on it, but it was okay. I'm feeling better about this that I have on than that one that I wore. Y'all, my favorite mascara is this Lancome Hypnose Drama, and I need some more. And they constantly have these 30% off sales that I'm never settled in to just click purchase. To click purchase. I'm so mad at myself because I really need some more, and I prefer to just use what I like and not, just try to work with something else. I mean, mascara is mascara, but I've fallen in love with this formula. I'm blocking my face again. I love the formula and I love the brush. So doing all this to just wipe it off in just a second. But that's what happens, y'all. That's what happens. All right. She said that he liked them glistening. Exactly, because he's into like this oil and he's just such a freaking weirdo. Oh, let me tell y'all this real quick, that the thing that just like kind of took me, it's not surprising. It's just, I don't know what it is. So yesterday I ran across, like I don't watch Pierce Morgan, but I can't, so the monitor is showing me myself, but like not in the ways that I need to see. So I can't really see because I can't look. Anyway, so here we are. I'm not barefaced anymore. I'm okay, I guess. But I got to remember my camera's a little farther than usual. So sometimes I don't feel, because I can't see close enough that I can see what I need to see. Anyway, so Pierce Morgan comes across my screen, and then he's talking to Ray J. Because at first I'm like, who are these sellouts that keep talking to Pierce Morgan? And so Ray J was one of them. And I'm like, and he's on this whole free Diddy BS. And I'm like, what is this about, Ray J? And it stems from him getting into an altercation with Diddy's sons back after Halloween of last year. So I guess he said that he's gotten death threats. I think that was the third time that they approached him, like saying, like, keep my dad's name out your mouth and blah, blah, blah. So I think he's now on this, like, I love Diddy campaign because he's trying to stay cool and under the radar. Like, y'all, I'm so sad for him. Like, it hasn't really come to this where they're like trying to bully him. And because he even had a video that they showed a quick clip of that was like, he was like, hey, y'all want me to apologize? F you, son and such and such. But now he's on this free Diddy. I love Diddy. I don't know why they're trying to make this man out to be like this. I'm like, Ray, wow. But I guess if that's what you have to do to keep your livelihood, stay in the business, not have people threatening your life, your family's life. I mean, I was just so sad to see that, y'all. So I'm going to leave that there and we can move on. But let me see what you guys have to say. So G tells us that she's from the main island, Oahu, where Honolulu is. Cool. I'll learn one day. And Robert tells us that he flew to Honolulu several times. Is that a joke? Okay, I'm gonna skip past that because that's unfortunate that I don't know if that's a joke or not. Arlene says that she has some tinted moisturizer from years ago. Yeah, they keep coming out with these different iterations of things, and yeah, so this formula, I think I'm cool with trying out. I just have to play with it some more. Pre-pandemic, I used to be dressed to the nines with the face beat to the gods for the office. Now I'll choose 30 more minutes of sleep versus, girl, let me tell you, I completely get it. I understand. And that's half the reason why I that's why I'm putting this on now, because I just don't. I get it. We're here. Thanks, Robert. Thank you, Mighty. I appreciate you guys so much. I always tell people that visiting Hawaii is the closest you'll feel to leaving the U.S. without really leaving the U.S. Okay. Cool to know. I always forgot to wipe off my nose ring. Ray J wants clicks. I really think they threatened him though, and it's trying to like come at him. I really do. Okay. So we've caught up, put a face on. Let's get into Swede Tooth. Swede Tooth, this is the box it came in. Giving us all the watermelon gummy bear realness. Think it's so cute. I love their packaging. They always do something pretty cute with their packaging. Like Gentle Reminders packaging is super cute. Rose Era's packaging is really cute. Like I like that they put that effort into it. So for somebody like me, so that's the outside cover. This has an embossed flower on it. Let me see here. An embossed flower with the cute purple tab to dun 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 dun. Dun. They have a pink and green ombre bottle also. Like I'm so excited. Oh, they're so adorable. That's it. Sweet Tooth. So this fragrance, let's see. I want to give you the right notes, okay? Because I know what I get, and we'll talk about that too, but this has accords of sweet, ozonic, aquatic, fruity, violet, powdery, vanilla, and woody. And you guys know, like, I love these little magnetic tops. They're so adorbs. This is a floral fruity gourmand for fragrance for women and men. I can read, I promise. This is a new fragrance that was launched in 2025. This has notes of watermelon, sugar, raspberry, violet, cedarwood, and musk. So this will be a sweet, pretty, fun fragrance. For those that are not into sweets, those who don't want to smell like candy, those who are not gourmand girlies will not like this. They're going to be like, ew, it smells like a whole artificial lollipop, blah, blah, blah. But those of us that like fruity, fun fragrances, I think this one is a pretty good one. I think so. I sprayed this. Let me get a stick here. But even when I sprayed this on skin, like, you just definitely get that. You get a look. So for the most part, I get this gummy watermelon slice that you get from the corner store, candy store. It has a tinge of, because it has that ozonic note, it can kind of give you a tinge of like one of those fruity hairsprays from the 90s. Like the Spritz or something of that sort. But I really like it. And I think that the watermelon lasts throughout this fragrance for the most part. It's a nice, pretty burst of sugary watermelon when it opens up. And then as it's drying down, that watermelon stays. Of course, it's not as bright and as juicy, but it's good. So I am a fan. Like, I love Snif. They've done it again. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy that it's Snif and it comes in a smaller bottle and it's not super expensive, because guess what? I don't want to pay over $100 for a fragrance like this. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be fun and fruity. Something with that watermelon note. I'm feeling it. I don't have a lot to say because it's not even that complicated. It's just a great fragrance to me. It's a great fragrance for what it is. I'm not saying like, oh, this is like the best watermelon out there. No, like, it's supposed to be a fruity, fun, simple fragrance. You get a little bit of the raspberry, but I think that watermelon, and I think I want to say, from what I remember, it's like the cologne note that kind of makes the watermelon, but it's not. I have smelled fragrance that literally lists that cologne note and it smells more chemically aquatic. This one has that aquatic, but the fruit watermelon just smells more like the gummy slice. So I am a big fan of gummy candies. So this one just makes my heart sing. Like, I love gummy bears. I love gummy worms. I don't always get watermelon slices. I usually always get gummy bears, gummy worms, and Skittles. So for me, I'm just loving it. Mighty Strong, thank you so much. Yes, please, if you are watching this, if you're watching the playback, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. I really appreciate you, Mighty Strong, for reminding me about that because I don't ever say that. And yes, I need your likes. I need your thumbs ups. I need your subscriptions. I need you to be a part of this family. And I'm so glad that you guys are here always just engaging me in our fun family chat here. So thank you so much, guys. But yeah, give me a thumbs up. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. G wants to know how this compares to Wave Child. Great question. Let me see how I can break this down from my scent memory. So Wave Child was not a favorite of mine, only because I felt like, and this, I talked about this before. I don't know if you remember, G, but for whatever reason, like, price really weighs on a lot of times, that is, not all the time, but sometimes weighs on my opinion of a fragrance, especially if I'm like on the fence. So Wave Child was one of those that I was kind of on the fence about. You have this cologne, I'm about to call it cologne, but this watermelon fragrance that is aquatic, kind of sea. I don't know if it was sea salt. Let me just look up the notes. But what I remember from Wave Child is that I was not the biggest fan. Oh, somebody's comparing this to the Daisy. They're comparing it to the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Okay, so this is the original. I had the Daisy Oh So Intense. That one is sugary sweet with honey and strawberry. And so I could see where this is probably more like the original, but I don't have the original. So let's go to Wave Child. What I remember about Wave Child is that it had this aquatic musk about it that was not sitting well with me. I probably needed to give it more of a chance, but I had actually like kind of traded it off because I felt like that aquatic kind of warm musk was very similar to Jean Paul Gaultier's Fleur Terrible. I know it's named something else now, but I know it as Fleur Terrible. And they were just kind of similar in that way. I think Wave Child just had like more watermelon or something in it, like a little salty watermelon. And I just didn't care for it. And I was like, then it has the niche price to go along with it. I just was like, I'm good with my Fleur Terrible. But so the notes in Wave Child, it has mandarin orange and lemon, watermelon and coconut in it, as well as ambergris, amber wood, and cacao in the base. So let me tell you, this is what I can say. Because I felt like that musk was heavy and kind of weird for me over the watermelon, I could definitely tell you that I think it was the coconut. Coconut can be a nice, sweet, tropical fragrance, or it can just add this like warmth to some fragrances that, along with that musk and watermelon, like, while those are fruits I enjoy, I may not want to necessarily pair them together because I want the watermelon to be juicy, to be sweet and bright, and coconut comes in and like kind of creams it up a little bit, warms it up a bit. Then in the base of Wave Child, there's that ambergris, so you're getting that salty feel. And so with that, and then it has cacao in it, so that's probably what made it even deeper, like slightly deeper, that I didn't notice it was cacao, but just added on to that like aquatic musk. Like, you know how sometimes you go to the swimming pool and you approach the pool and you could just smell the chlorine and like that chlorine musk and heat and things coming from the swimming pool. Like, to me, that's what it was kind of giving, but with some watermelon, and I just didn't want to mix all that together. So I think that is the basis of why I didn't care for it as much. Now I got a little dupe, and I actually kind of like it. I don't know if also it was the time of the year that I tried Wave Child, because in the summer or in these warmer temps, like, you kind of appreciate some of those fruity nuances and things a little bit better than in the cold weather. So I did get the decant back when it was a little bit cooler. But yeah, this compared to that, this does not have the cacao. This does not have the coconut. This is more focusing on the sweetness and the watermelon. There is a bit of muskiness, but it's not tinged with that salt. And again, it's just not as deep with that coconut and cacao mixed in to take it there when I don't want it to be. This is more gummy, watermelon gummy slice with a little sugar on it. So there's a bit of aquaticness, but just not cacao and ambergris taking it to another level. That's like, it's a little too much for me. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I'm so sorry. When I'm looking at my camera, the comment is not there. So I think I'm talking, but then I'll like see a playback, and the whole time I'm talking, the comment is across my face. And for me, that's kind of like, put it down. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm so sorry about that. I did all that talking with a whole comment across my face. So Robert is talking with G about his experience in Hawaii. And he's saying that he's normally lighter than me, but out there he looked like Cleveland Brown, soaking up all those sun rays. I get it. Okay. It sounds fruity, summertime fun. It is. I think it's still one that you should go to the store and try. If you're a gourmand girly, I think it's a safe blind buy. If you are kind of iffy about sweet fragrances, some that you may feel like, oh my God, it's so artificial. It's just not da 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 da. Don't do it. Just go smell it. But if you're a gourmand girly, and okay, if you are the type to like Eden Apple by Kayali. I forget the entire name, but the Eden Apple fragrance. If you like that, you would like this, because I feel like they're on the same wavelength. This is just watermelon and like a sugary, like fluffy gummy candy watermelon. You know? Arlene also says Divine has a cologne and I like it. Okay, so are you talking about JPG's cologne or JPG's Divine? Sunny, how are you? You're not late. You're always on time. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. What's your scent of the day? We are talking Swede Tooth by Snif, a cute summer watermelon fragrance. I don't have any Fleur either, but I like the one in the gold bottle. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I was thinking if I was to get a Fleur, does Fleur do Tangerine Boy? Because that one was like hella amazing. And then I wanted to get the vanilla smoke one. But then I talked myself out of it. Like, okay, if you have Altair, if you have what's the replica that by the fireplace, all these, you don't need vanilla smoke, Kia. Like, stop it. But if I was to get one, I think I would get that. Daisy Wild is good to me. Yes, Daisy Wild Intense. I am so there, but I also had to stop and think, Kia, you do. While I really like the Intense for the banana note, I have a lot of banana fragrances and I need to just pump my brakes. But if I'm still in the market and it's at a discounted great price, I would be on that. And I also think that's like at least the Daisy Wild, maybe not the Intense, but the Daisy Wild would be a nice fragrance to gift. So I have that in mind to give somebody. Wait, is Wave Child by Fleur? No, Wave Child is by Room 1015. And let me show you what it looks like. This is Wave Child. I had a decant of it, but I let it go. I don't think I spent enough time with it. I wish I would have kept it at least for the summer so I could see what I thought. But I'm trying to stand and listen to my gut. And so at that time I was like, I already got Fleur Terrible. That's really all the kind of musky, fruity fragrances that I need. And Arlene says she doesn't have any 1015 either. So I don't either. I don't own originals. I think I have one dupe. But so yeah, this is Sweet Tooth. I am really enjoying this. I'm glad that I have it. Ooh, that's kind of loud. Sorry. I'm glad that I have it. And yeah, I think everybody should get their nose on it, especially if you're a gourmand girly and you like a good, fun, fruity fragrance. This is a really nice watermelon to add to your collection. Do any of you have it on the way? Let me know. But with that, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you for indulging me in my little trying out my foundation, the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere foundation, and talking about Sweet Tooth and a little bit of Diddy, of course. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I hope to see you back here soon. See you next live. See ya. Good night.